Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 13.6. And we're in front of Verstappen, Norris and Sainz. Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Great job.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. It's Monte Carlo with history, glamour and a uniquely tight and claustrophobic challenge. One that over the course of a lap sees us tour an entire country. Welcome along to the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Piastri, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Tsunoda, Albon, Lawson, and Lance Stroll, Antonelli, Ocon, Charles Leclerc, and Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Ollie Behrman, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Hadja and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson, I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. You're in first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, start actively conserving fuel please, or we won't be finishing today. You need to be lifting off the throttle as you approach a corner. Let the drag slow you down a bit before you start active braking. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.0 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 18.0 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, and the time last lap, 1 minute, 18.9. Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Yes, sir.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Charles is in for his stop now. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. Tyre condition still looking good. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. You're in first position, front of the pack. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. 16 laps now until your pit window opens. And that's 46 laps to go. That's P1 and Verstappen's behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. 16 laps now until your pit window opens. And that's 46 laps to go. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Okay, well, thanks, mate.
Don't forget, box this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Copy. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected. Red Bull driver ahead. And the time last lap, 1 minute 18.5. It's Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front, 9.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They've done 26 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, you sat in P2. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 11.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Norris behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, you've got 25 laps to go. Charles is in the pits. second place. You're in second place. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 9.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 24 laps to go. Verstappen's in the pits. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Tyre condition still looking good. First position, front of the pack. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. They're on old mediums. They're sitting in 7th. Time last lap, 1:18.4.
Checkered flag.
That was a tough race, guys.
Wins!
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.